Hello, Manu. We lost you.
Yeah, I think we lost these guys. I'm not sure if they're still here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, Willa.
Yep.
Yeah, Manu, go ahead. You're
Sorry,
there now.
yeah, the connection was down, and trying to access wiki is a bit of a challenge here too. So
Oh, you can get to wiki?
yeah,
Okay. So, okay, fine. So I guess I'll have to leave the call then because I have access to wiki.
yeah, it's loading here, but a little bit slow. So
Oh, okay.
I think yeah.
We're gonna wait. We're gonna give it some time.
Okay.
Yeah.
The agenda.
Yeah, well, so while we're waiting for the wiki to load, we can use this time to take a look at because usually the first agenda is review of the last week's to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at that page, last week's page, by the way, Manu, you didn't add the documentation on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be serious about that because I kind of forgot some of the things we discussed last week. I remember some of it, but some of it I just, I tried to put some of it on there, but we needed more of that stuff there. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah, so
I think it just got off my mind.
okay, I'll create a reminder for you next time. Are you doing it this week or somebody else?
Our fire is here.
Yeah, okay, great. Anyway, so the first one,
So I have.
yeah, I was just gonna mention the first. Do you have the wiki page already up?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, go ahead then.
Yeah. So I think the first is to review the to-dos. And
We lost him. Lost him again. I mean, that just strong. I mean, the physical form.
Hi, Buck.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I was wondering whether I was just the only one who is not hearing anything from the other side, or I was wondering whether I was the one cut off or the other side is cut off from me.
We can
Yeah, I
hear
think
you.
it's somewhere over the Atlantic.
There, Buck. Yeah.
Can't hear a thing. Muna chat na mimi. Mbia net go. No, the net is. Nani ndiye anasema? Umemsha hatuna connection? Umemsha hatuna connection kwa hanga?
But did you happen to go through the CC eHub resources?
Yeah, I look at the eHub. I looked at the eHub site.
So do you think, I mean, I've been reading those materials posted there, and I've gone through different reports they have. They're talking about data analysis, collection, and basically, yeah, technology-wise, they're using, I've seen some of those sites using PHP. Yeah, I think they're using a lot of PHP in there. I'm not so sure, but I just look at a few of those.
Yeah, I looked for the source. It looks like you have to load a Debian bundle to get the source. It's kind of interesting the way they, yeah, there isn't access to a repository. You have to load it as a Debian bundle. But it might be worth loading it, and they have like a couple dozen different packages. It might be worth loading a couple and kind of looking at the code.
Yeah, you have a lot of echoes. I don't know where you are right now, but just coming on very loud.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so the thing is, I was going through that and I was wondering whether is I don't know what Martin is envisioning when he was discussing about this, but I was just wondering whether it's something that can be used for AMRIs. I mean, data extraction and then analysis.
Yeah, from what I gather, Martin is looking for a way to share educational information and various resources amongst, you know, all providers in Ampath. So I can see the hub approach being one where they could maybe store a video of how to diagnose something, or just educational materials and a place to share those.
Okay, so if I understand you correctly, it means it's not really something we could use to implement the dashboards we were talking about, because I think that's what Martin was thinking when he was discussing about this and introducing this topic in his email. Like using those tools, extracting data from AMRIs, getting the dashboards, having the multiple data view, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, what I saw of the hub didn't look like it was. It looked like more a way to share broadly, um, you know, videos, presentations, and things like that. It didn't strike me as something that you would want to use as data warehouse analysis.
Okay, yeah, maybe I haven't gone through it in deep, but because these guys, they're talking about the data collection. Actually, they have modules there. They have data collection, data view, and data analysis, and they are doing a lot of data collection in different areas, like disaster recovery. They've been doing something in Haiti, I think, and then they have these health-based systems, HIV care somewhere. I think that is in Ghana. And they have, yeah, but what I saw is the forms, for example, the example forms, they're quite simple and they're the kind of things you can easily implement in PHP. But anyway, because we have that already, it's going on, we are collecting data, and I don't think we'll be worried about that. But okay, I guess I'll need to dig more in it because it's just a lot of stuff. And yeah, I mean, most of it, you will see presentations and you'll see, but you'll see there are some reports they look like indicator reports, like, okay, you have number of patients who have this property and they have periods, they have locations, I guess there. I've seen some of those which look like that. So I don't know what, I'm not sure, but maybe they have something that can be used. I'm just worried about the
Yeah,
technical.
I worry about us, the approach of like maybe there's something we can use versus like understanding what we should know very clearly what Martin is expecting to get out of it. And I hadn't really heard about this from Martin. The first thing I heard was the email introduction.
Okay. So if I understood Martin correctly, which I think I did, what he's thinking is he's thinking that trying to come up with dashboard is a good thing on our part, but he thinks maybe it's easier if we try to work with this guy so that we can come up with something so fast because they already have components that needs to be put together and come up with this dashboard without us having to go through the process of recreating everything from scratch. So Martin just thinks this is an alternative way of creating the dashboard. That's why he's talking more about data views and data analysis. So that's what Martin is thinking about.
Okay.
Yeah. They have a lot of stuff in there. Anyway, so I guess this meeting is not going to be there for today.
Yeah, it looks like It looks like pretty much everyone has dropped off.
No, it's just one. You know, there was just one of those because they just signed in with one account, and it's just that
Okay.
which is gone. Yeah. Yeah. So pretty much everybody is here but one.
Well, I think I assume the other entry is when.
Yeah, that's Win. So there's Win, there's me, and you.
Yeah, they said they're having some connection difficulties. They're over at RC, but I guess it's pretty slow for them. I'm
Okay.
at stuck because of the rain.
And I don't think you can expect it to improve anytime soon, right? Win?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right. So I don't know, what do you guys suggest? We keep waiting or we postpone the call?
I saw on the agenda something about Jonathan demonstrating something. Do you know what that is?
Ah, yeah, that's the demo from JJ. I actually put that agenda up myself. So it is about the administrative dashboard. I call it administrative dashboard to differentiate it from the patient dashboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically Jonathan has a server set up there, and he just showed me you can access that server, but you don't have an account, so I can create one for you. And here's one of the things he has up there is let me see. It's called HIV. So basically, it's just saving an aggregate information on HIV data on all these locations we have at Ampath. He's calling it HIV Care Dashboard. Can you log in? I mean, can you access that server back?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where the server is or what I would log in with.
Yeah, but there is a URL there. I mean, if you click it, can you get to it? At least you get the login page.
I'm not where I can click it, and apparently, did you put it into IRC or you put it into the chat?
On the wiki page. The
on
agenda.
the wiki.
Yeah.
Waiting for it to load. Oh, here it is. What credentials is it? Is it using the same
What do you mean the same?
as another system?
No, I think this is independent. I'm just creating one for you right now. Okay, so you can log in using, okay, so Win is gonna hear your password. How do I send you your password? The username is B Marmalade.
I think Win has access to all the patient data, so I don't really mind as my
Okay,
password.
yeah, that's what I figured.
Are
Anyway,
we? Is this recorded? Is this call being recorded?
yeah, the call is being recorded.
Yeah, then it's probably better to text me the password.
Okay, I'm gonna text him. Done, Mark.
Real high security.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, that is aggregate information. It's not individual patient data, so
Yeah.
it's just numbers, like your number of people with that, number of people who did that, number of people for which something happened. So basically, it's just numbers. Anton is here. Hey, Anton, can you hear us? Or Juan? Okay, this guy I think is not.
He's muted. Bless me.
Hello.
Yeah, the number.
Hello?
You can hear you, Anthony.
Oh, okay.
Okay, reporting. We got a reporting tool. We're done.
What are that?
So we have a reporting tool. We're done.
Hello?
Yeah, actually, Anthony, we were waiting for you guys. We were waiting for you to join, and now we're waiting for you to lead the call. We don't have that much time, though. I think 10 minutes only. I don't know if it's enough to do anything significant.
Now Manu was to lead the call. Manu, you can come up. Can you hear us?
Yeah, sure, we can.
Oh, okay.
So
At least they can. I don't know about the other guys.
of a challenge with the wiki. So I don't know if you talked over the to-dos that we had.
No, we didn't. We have been waiting for you guys.
Okay. So I don't know if you have the list of any to-dos that were to be done.
JJ is here.
No response.
Bert, Willa.
It's okay. Who's this?
Sarah, that's
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
they were talking about you earlier,
Oh. About what?
about your server.
The data server?
Yeah.
Okay. Who was talking? Thomas?
No, Willa. You guys have a question?
Burke and Willa. No, we're
Burke.
just looking at the test server with the AMRS reporting on it.
When you say AMRS reporting, do you mean the module or the one that I've been working on?
The one that you've been working on.
Okay.
You guys have any question for JJ or no?
I think they're looking. I think. Eight 8:15. Yeah.
So can that the indicators on that server, can those satisfy some requirement from Batuka?
I have no idea. I hope so. We're really kind of walking in the dark here without Martin.
Yeah, I could see that.
I mean, I suspect that the answer is no. It's a pretty minimal number of indicators right now. You know, it's not that hard to increase the size, but it's kind of like how much work are we going to go towards when we have no idea who's going to be using this. So once that's a little bit better specified, then we can start adapting what the information is for who's going to be consuming it. And to be honest, the process is going to be a lot more hand-holding. It's really going to be us figuring out what the right indicators are and then coming up with a strategy for teaching probably in-charges how to use that information. Otherwise, it's just going to be a so what.
Yep.
You know, Burke, you know what they call the CT machine in the emergency room, right? You know what they call it?
What is that? They call it like the coat rack?
The answer box. You know, you just put it in and then you get your answer out. Unfortunately, that's not the real world.
That's what a lot of people call their computer.
Yeah. In the end, somebody actually has to be like wanting what's coming out. It can't just be the process itself. So, but it's at least a start. And look, it's not so hard to adopt. So if Martin comes back and talks with Batuka and they say, oh, you know, we really want to know this and this, then we can do that. It's like hours of work.
He's in training today. Martin.
What?
Martin is in training today, so
he's not around.
What operating system are you on, Jonathan?
The test server one, I think is...
No, sorry. I meant on your machine, your laptop that you're running Docker on.
Windows 8.1.
Okay.
He's running Docker.
I'm 95%.
Yeah, Jonathan rocks.
I doubt.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, what? Jonathan is running Docker?
Yeah. You knew he was a doctor, didn't you?
Okay, so JJ, I'm not sure if we are done with that agenda item, but there's something else that needs your input.
Yeah, hit me because I.
Yeah, the forms. You know, on College module, we are supposed to have some forms to demonstrate how it works with the HIV care system.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys, I think you have kind of made exchange which forms should be implemented in that point of care. Just the forms to be implemented in HTML form entry so that they can be accessed using that module, the on-college module.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure where the HIV forms are going. Right now, you know, we've been on an older version for I think since 2012. Whatever new version we come out with is going to be probably at most a subset of that. So I think that kind of the safest thing to do is just to code the current ones that are being used, because it could be a little while before those new ones get updated and go from there.
Okay.
I mean, Willa, what I would say is I still don't know who's going to use this system, and I would make like a minimum HTML form that really has almost no logic, but just has all of the questions there, and then we'll put the logic in later once we know what the questions are for sure. But it's a good enough amount of work just to like look up all the concept IDs and put everything in with the right tags. That would be a good start, and then we can add the logic later. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay. Add the tags and add the logic later.
The logic is so dependent on how it's actually going to be used, and it needs to be observed that it's not. I don't think it's in our interest to spend time trying to predict what that's going to be. I mean, yes, there's some obvious stuff, but
Okay.
really save your time.
Yeah, it makes sense actually. Yeah, thanks, JJ.
Okay. I'm gonna go, and unless there was some other questions for me, I apologize, but I got to finish packing.
For me, I don't have any other question.
Bert? No?
How long will you be gone?
Till September 1st.
You poor guy. Are you doing anything fun?
Yeah, I go to Yosemite for a few days, Lake Tahoe for a few days, and then just be around San Francisco. Not a bad.
Yeah, I feel really bad for you.
It'll be tough.
That is a lot of fun for somebody who's running Docker. I'm telling you.
It's just my day job. All right.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
JJ,
All right.
need to go.
Bye.
Maybe we can talk for a little bit after the call. Are you going to be
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So since we don't have a lot of time and we have these items which need to be finalized, Alpha, I just wanted to ask you: did you get the chance to test the oncology module after I put those changes on the test server?
Yeah, I tested it. Still, it was taking long, probably to search, and I was just trying to. I didn't. I was just trying to test with other forms like the X forms. I just clicked on some forms that were there. I think I filled out one, but it went to the X forms. But from what you are saying, this one should be working only on HTML form entry. On HTML forms or what?
Wait, what is taking long?
Because I just clicked on, when I clicked on a patient, then I just selected at random the form that was there. I just wanted to test, one was maybe whether it could search. Okay, I could not get the, up there is a place where you pick dates and then you put a schedule to get the schedule. The schedule or a list of patients who are scheduled to come for a visit. That one was not working, or it was taking too long. I couldn't get the results. But when I cite the patients, I cite for a patient, then I tried to fill out a form from that. So I was trying to fill out an X form, but probably I need to do more tests on that.
Oh, so the scheduling is not working. It's taking too long to load.
I wasn't able to load anything. I don't know whether.
Okay,
something I need to do.
Did you check the logs and see what is happening?
No, I didn't. It was taking long. Then I thought, okay, one of the things that I was also having a problem with that server. It is not. It was hanging up, and so I thought probably I would get some more time to test later.
Okay.
The performance was not as good. I think our network is not very good. Although I was trying to test it through from our annex building, so I didn't get time to go to the main office, because when you are at the main office is when you have a better performance.
Yeah, it's likely there was an exception or something, and so when you're waiting, you're just, you're waiting forever because an exception occurred on the server.
Yeah, so I think maybe the best way would be to try doing the same thing again and see if there's an exception on the logs, and maybe create a ticket for that, describing what is happening and how to reproduce it. That would be good.
Okay. Well, we have one of the most urgent item. The most urgent module is the ID gen module. The ID generation module. I actually been trying to fix the one that was in production was 1.3.1, but the one that is available is 1.3.2. Seems not to be working. I fixed the exception that was there, but seems to be that the dependents that were added in the newer version seems to. Okay, what's happening is we are able to generate the cars, but we cannot get the barcodes working. So we are trying to just add on a few dependencies, trying here and there to figure out whether it can work. But up to this point, we have not been able to get it to work. So I don't know whether someone there, maybe back, would have some ideas on whether there was any, because we could not find any IDGen module on Ampath. I don't know whether there was anyone that was specifically for Ampath, or we just need to struggle with this one to get it working.
Yeah, it was created for Ampath by Brian McCown years ago.
So
Yeah,
the
issue seems to be clashing dependency work. So in previous module, you can just put the lib, the dependency in the lib folder, and then just pack everything. Now we need to use Maven, and Maven, when you introduce a dependency, it's also try to resolve the dependency. Alfaya was tried to add the dependency for the barcode for J, and do some exclusion for library that's already included by OpenMRS, but we're still having some class issue, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, in terms of getting the cards generated, I think you have the code in that module to try to get it functioning at any level. Yeah, I don't know. It's several years old, so I don't know that I would have any magic answers.
Okay, thank you, Back. We will keep looking at it. We are basically also trying to. We looked at the OMOD that was there. We unzipped, and we are just trying to look at the config file to see whether there was anything that is strange from what we can find in our configuration. Whether in the module that was loaded into our server there was something that we probably need to fix. we added these. The suggestion on the, I don't know who is typing on the chat, but anyway, that suggestion we added, and there was an exception. Probably we could add that one. When we add that one, we get an exception of some class conversion or something. So probably we could try and add that, and probably just try to fix that error. Thanks, Win. We will try that one out.
Yeah, I think we're using FOP newer version 095 or something, so it should be using the other one. Yeah, try it, Rafael. I think we passed our time. Do we still have agenda that we want to discuss?
Wayne, I think we are out of time.
Yep. Cool, guys. We can discuss over the RFC.
Yeah.
Thank you for attending the meeting.
Thanks, Wayne.
I'll see you guys later.
Yes, see you on cyberspace.